Hello guys, and we're here today with another very awesome deck profile. We have here some Kozmos. Yes, Kozmos. I decided to do another Kozmo deck profile because I saw somebody playing a deck similar to this. I didn't actually see the deck list, but I saw somebody playing some hands in Kozmos, and I've heard some people run trap tricks, and so yeah, let's just go right in. 3, 4 under 3 of all the Kozmos. Really, what they need for Kozmos is a level 6 that destroys monsters when summoned. They need another Slip Rider except it destroys monsters. It would make everything way more easier and it would just be really great. And so besides the Kozmos, we then have the Fire on Ice Hand. These guys are just great because they're just great stun cards. It keeps the number of cards on your side of the field the same while getting rid of your opponents. Punishes your opponents for attacking. It's just great cards, and you can use them. You can attack into the monster, they will be destroyed, and then you can pop stuff. So it's just really awesome. If only they could pop your own stuff. If they could pop your own stuff, then it would be even better, because then you could pop Kozmo Town and get off a search. And like I said, 3 of all of the Kozmos. Sacred Sword of 7 stars. This is an interesting card, and there is a lot of draw power in this deck, which you might think would be bad for Fire on Ice Hand, but it's not the worst thing in the world, honestly. Sacred Sword of 7 stars works really well in Kozmos. I really like this card. The only downside is you can only activate 1 per turn, but you can use Forerunner or banish it, you draw 2 cards, and then you can use Kozmo Town to add it back to hand. And then it pretty much becomes a pot of greed because you got the card back to hand, and then if you have more Kozmos, you can then shuffle them back into the deck and draw more cards. So Sacred Sword of 7 stars is just great because you have pretty much infinite fodder. 3 upstarts, 1 terraforming, 3 emergency teleport for the farm girl, and then you have 3 Kozmo Town, and then 3 chicken game. These guys, they will fight with each other sometime, but you just have to figure out how you want to play them. I like to have Chicken Game on the field. I'd rather destroy Kozmo Town than destroy Chicken Game, because while Kozmo Town can get a search if it's destroyed by a card effect, not by replacing it, that isn't as good as being able to just draw an extra card every turn. Your opponent can draw an extra card every turn, but it's just, I'd rather have Chicken Game out, but sometimes it's like, alright, I need the Kozmo Town so that way I can add a Farm Girl back, or I can add these guys back and do whatnot, and it just helps with getting a whole bunch of stuff to hand, and just, it's really just the draw too. Like, I'm just falling in love with Chicken Game, because games with Chicken Games, it's just really interesting because both players are able to draw 2 cards per turn pretty much, and it's just really, really fun. I just like it a lot. And then, of course, we just have the standard trap cards, the Bottomless Trench, Ring, Compulse, Vandies, and the Warning. And that is it. This was all in the TCG. This is currently going to be a very expensive deck because 3 Farm Girls are like, what, $90 to $110 for 3 of them? And so that can be very expensive. Luckily though, Chicken Game is very cheap. I thought Chicken Game was going to be a $40 card because it was a short print. Nope, it's only a $3 card. So that is definitely very awesome. And I got my 3rd one in the mail a couple days ago, so that was really awesome for me. Like, Upstart and Chicken Game are like the 2 cards that everybody should have a playset of. You don't necessarily need to run them, but for when you're trying to build a deck real quick, it's just great placeholders. And then, yeah, for the extra deck, you don't really use the extra deck too much because you don't really get out 2 monsters. You're always using them to spell summon the other ones, and you don't really want to XZ someone with Fire on Ice Hand because then they can't be used. But if you do get the opportunity, we have Red Ice Flare Metal Dragon. Just burn your opponent. Big Eye, no Draco Sack, but Big Eye. For level 5s, Zenmayo, Terrace, Aridis, that was pronounced wrong, Adrius, or whatever her face is, Pleiades, and then for rank 4s, of course, we have the Dark Rebellion, the Funagoing, the 101, the Castel, all the generic ones, and then Petaliamos for when we want to make rank 5s with our level 4s, which is really great because then you can make Zenmayo, or Terrace, or Adrius, or Pleiades, all of your rank 4s, or rank 5s you can make with them. And yeah, you don't really use the extra deck too much. Pretty much the way the deck plays is you're just kind of drawing as much as possible. You want to end your turn with either a Fire Hand on board or like one of a Good Witch or a Farm Girl with something in hand, so that way you can summon them out. But you'd rather have a Fire on Ice Hand because they're just great to just place on the field, and then during your next turn when you're able to actually make a play, you can use your Farm Girls to attack. I normally like to search out Forerunner so that way if I draw into a Sacred Sword I can have that. But if I'd rather have a Slip Rider, like I need to do some attacking, or I could go for game or something, you would definitely want to search out Slip Rider, or maybe even Good Witch. And so the deck isn't the most difficult deck to play, but the deck Kozmos are definitely lacking support. Like honestly, I think their own Farm Girl is only pricey because A, she's a secret soft ultimate rare, and B, because everybody's hoping the next set is gonna have good Kozmo support. Like if the next set doesn't have good Kozmo support, I'm pretty certain Farm Girl will drop a little bit because people probably won't want to play her as much. And I mean, that's like Necro is one YCS Mimini, as you guys saw in that deck profile. It's still like Cosmos aren't like, and they weren't even in the top 8, so Cosmos aren't really doing much right now, so their prices could drop eventually. And we're gonna get the Megatons this weekend, so yeah, people might be wanting to play those older decks from last year. Well, they're not really old, they're just a year old. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this deck profile, and don't forget to stay tuned for the duels tomorrow. And yeah, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys later. Bye.